Hi everybody, welcome back for the hair part of the tutorial. So hopefully you've all watched the makeup video and you'll understand why I look like this. So with the hair I'm going to show you a couple of things. Firstly, I just want to point out that the group that was with me yesterday at the concert prep session, I had forgotten my water, and it's really easy to do, or makes it easier to do hair when it's wet. So when I was talking about those $2 cosmetics from Big W, I also found this. That was $2 at Big W as well. And it's pink and it's the Vibe colours and it's awesome. So it makes it really handy so you don't have to, splash water at the sink to get your child's hair wet. So the key thing to a bun, and I am good at showing you how to do it with really thin hair, because since having my kids, I have no hair. So I'm just going to spray the front of it to make it easier. And you really want one of these combs. That's a fine tooth comb and the long end at the end in case you need to do any parts. But for this tutorial, it's going straight back. So if you've got thick hair, sometimes it's a good idea to do half up, half down first. And if your child is in contemporary, the junior class, they will be wearing their half up hair half up, half down. So if they're in many dances, you actually probably want to do half up, half down to start with. So you really got that all slicked back. Hopefully you can see that at the back. Then you can grab another hairband, and this is probably even good to do with kids that have short hair. You can break it down into pieces, and then you're going to do the ponytail. So again, you can use some water at the back. I really do not have a lot of hair. And then you're going to put the ponytail band around the same height as the other one as well. Then you've got your ponytail. Okay, so there's a few things that you can do to get a bun. So you can see I've got no wispy bits now that I've poked that out. I think that's a way better job than I did on my demonstration yesterday. So yeah, watering it and hairspray, the absolute bejeebers out of it. So there's a couple of things you can do. These things, the donut as they're called, are great for buns. It makes sure that you got the appropriate shape and everything. You can buy these really cheaply. So as much as I've just praised Big W for all their cheap things that I found, I also found that they had these, or maybe it was Woolworths, I can't remember, one of them had them for like $9 or something. You can buy them heaps cheaper than that, so keep an eye out. There's different sizes and there's different colours, so you usually get a blonde, a brown or a black one. So I'm going to use the blonde one today, and because I have hardly any hair, I'm going to use a small one. So what you do is after you've got your ponytail, you take this and it just goes over the top like a scrunchie. Like that. Then you fan the hair out over the top of the bun, and you take another hairband and put it over the top of the bun, so to keep it in. Now I can guarantee you that when I tip my hair back, I have not covered this bun donut because I'm kind of doing it on myself, and plus as I mentioned, and I wasn't lying, I have really thin hair. So I'm going to show you what else I would normally do. We didn't have the luxury of bun donuts when I was growing up, so I never used one of these when I was performing. So I'll show you what else I used to do, because whilst I complain about my kids for my thin hair, it wasn't that thick to start with, let's face it. So I'll just show you. It's meant to cover the whole bun thing, and then with the excess you literally just take it round and wrap it round the base of the bun there. Okay, so we need to then put a hairnet. I recommend hairnets over bun nets because the bun nets are just really small, and if your child's got thick hair, it's just best to cover it in, and you usually then do 2 lots. So you put it over, twist it, and then put it over again. So you start at the base, gathering all the hair, twist it, and then go around again with your hairnet, because then it means it's got 2 nets over it. They can break quite easily, and it just makes it tidier to clip in. Now, we're not done there. You also need what's called V-pins, and again, I've seen these everywhere, Woolies, even when I was doing my groceries. They look like this because they're shaped like a V. I hope you can see that. There you go. So these ones are what you use to like secure the bun. So you kind of put the bottom prong into the head and the top one in. So I've got one bottom prong going into my head, the top one going into the bun. okay? And you secure that, and you do that all the way around the bun. So I'm just going to do a couple here just to show you. Just so then you're kind of capturing the bottom of the bun in here. So it's like open up the teeth and, you know, squash it down. Now, you're going to get the kids saying that you point it into the head, yada, yada, yada. But just tell them that, you know, if I don't do it, Miss Lauren's going to do it and she'll hurt way worse. Okay, so then when you've put lots of those in and secure it, you are done. Spray any wispy bits back. Use that comb to get them all in. I can see I've left a bit of hair out of the top there, so we'll tuck that in. And I have lots of new baby growth hair, so you need to secure that back, and then you get the hairspray and go for gold. Okay, all around. Really lather that on. You want that to stay because, as I mentioned yesterday, we're doing 2 concerts. All the children except the Tiny Tots A, that's A only, not B. So if you're in Tiny Tots B, you do still do the 2 concerts. Everyone does 2 concerts, so you want that to stay in as much as possible, especially this front bit, because that's not really going to change. You might be having a ponytail, for some dances a bun, half up, half down, but basically the front is not going to change. Now, if you have a kid that has a fringe, you're going to slick that back as well, and you can use bobby pins to do so. So you can even do it in parts and bobby pin all there, across there, and then spray it back. The next thing that I'm going to show you is I'm just going to quickly rip that out. I'm just going to quickly show you. Apologise for the background noise. I'm just going to rip that out. So then I've literally just ripped that in 2 seconds. So if your child has really quick changes, it makes it really easy for the dressing room helpers to get them from a ballet dance to a jazz dance. And we do supply, for most dancers, hair attire. So sometimes it might be a ribbon, a tiara, a scrunchie, something. So, and then that just goes in. So literally done. Some of you may have seen before what they call wiglets. So you can get like fake ponytails, fake straight ponytails, fake curly ponytails, fake curly bun hair things. I don't believe in them. I think they're a waste of money. Everyone's unique. Everyone has their own hair. And whilst we do have the same hair and the same costume on and we have the same makeup, I'm not asking your child to dye their hair. I'm not asking for fake tans. We are so not that dance studio. So no, we don't do wiglets. So if your child has straight hair, then they're going to have a straight ponytail. If they've got really frizzy hair, then they're going to have a frizzy ponytail. That's who they are, and I'm not going to change that. So this is a ponytail, easy. The other, whoops, nearly took out 2 hairbands there. The other one that we can do is half up, half down. That might be on your sheet for contemporary. And the other one that we've got in this year's concert is a low side ponytail, and it's going to be on the left. And that is for beginner jazz on a Saturday and our senior contemporary, I think. Don't think I've put it for anyone else, but we can check that. So you're just going to pull all straight back still and straight down here on the left side, like that. And again, if you've got any kind of bits coming out, make sure you bobby pin them down. And again, spray whatever you need to out of it. I'm just going to quickly show you, because I did see at Kmart today, with makeup and hair boxes, they have so many cute little things, like little makeup packs, and I don't even have one on me to show you because my makeup bag's not here. You know, stuff that like us women would have in our handbags. They're not ideal for dancers, because when you're in a rush and you're trying to find things, you're trying to dig into the bottom of this little case for 2 V-pins or 2 bobby pins or 2 safety pins or something. So they're not ideal. Tackle boxes for fishing, though, are ideal. So I'm going to show you. This is my tackle box that I think I got from Bunnings or something like that. So as you'll see in the top, I have bobby pins, safety pins, I have some clear headbands and some hair nets in the side. Let me open that up for you. Sorry about the twisting of the camera. So that's there. Yep. And then inside, put that down, I have like the big container with all the goodies inside. So things that are in here are like tissues, cotton buds, wet ones, lots of things like that. Let's see, I have hairspray, hair gel, band-aids, safety pins, and then all my, makeup stuff goes in there as well. Because usually you'd only have to apply this once. So we don't change makeup throughout the concert. We just change the hair. Now, with the Tiny Tots A, they only do their one dance, and that's in a bun. And with Tiny Tots B and Junior combined, so Tiny Tots B, that's you if you come on a Wednesday at 3:30 at our Jester or Saturday mornings, and Junior combined, that's Wednesday at Sunnybank. If you're in any of those classes, you guys will do 3 dances because you learn 3 styles in your combined class. However, we only give you a bun because I think that's way too much, complicated effort that's required to change little kids of that nature so quickly. So their hair will stay the same. So once you lock that bun in, it's all good. You don't have to touch hair or makeup. You will literally just have to change the child for their 3 dances. So all good. If there's any questions or if you're not sure, please ask me and we'll certainly go through that. You can send me a picture if you want. We really it is in our policy that all children come to dancing with their hair neat and tidy, and ballet you must have your hair in a bun. So I know that has been a bit lax, and I know that's really hard for people that come straight from school of a weekday afternoon, but it's really important. They do need it for their assessment, they need it for the concert. It's just important to get them into that mindset that they need to wear a bun. Most of the time I teach the kids how to do it themselves, and quite quickly. It doesn't have to be as neat as that for class. I understand everyone's in a big rush, but if you can whack it in a bun for school that day and they keep it in until class that afternoon, then that's a bonus, and it's one less thing you have to do in between classes. So okay, all from me. Thanks, bye.